Hey, what is going on, gamers? And before we jump right into the topic of this video, you might be asking yourself on why do you think that I should play Witcher 3 in 2019? Well, the answer is pretty simple. That is due to the CyberPunk 2077 coming out in the April of 2020. The reason why is because not most of you already know that CyberPunk has a few Easter eggs and reference that was taken back from the Witcher 3's world, with probably leaving us on a reference or maybe even a side quest to know how both the worlds are actually related. Well, if you guys haven't played Witcher 3, then you most probably would be sitting down there wondering what does this Easter egg or a side mission even mean? Which is why I'm here to guide you guys through on why you should be playing Witcher 3 in 2019 before you start playing CyberPunk 2077 on the launch. At the end of the day, it's not just because of the Easter eggs and secrets that you might unveil in the world of Cyberpunk, but also due to The Witcher 3's being one of the beautiful and wonderful masterpieces as it is today. Believe it or not, I did really hesitate to try out Witcher 3 at first because I wasn't the type of guy who was really interested into the magical Witcher or even monster hunting world kind of games, but fortunately one fine day I did have second thoughts on giving this game a try, and ever since then it turned out to be one of the best open world games that I've ever played in my life. To be honest, I don't really enjoy any other open world games anymore as much as what I did with The Witcher 3. In The Witcher 3 you get to play as a professional Witcher who goes in a magical adventure in search of his lost adopted daughter. The world is filled with mystical creatures, magics, and beautiful landscapes of open world. Witcher 3, however, is one of the biggest open world games that I have ever played, which got me immersed into the side quests more than the actual main story missions. To be honest, the game actually has some excellent side quest story narratives which drags your attention away from the main story and also gives you the options to play the side quests the way you want to do it, and with multiple options and scenarios that you can choose from and convert the story into the way that you actually want to play it. And the things you do in the game will greatly impact in the main story, where you might get to meet some friendly faces that might help you with your main story missions, depending on the way that you choose to speak to them and how you interact and present yourself to the characters. You get to play as multiple characters in the game, switching between the main protagonist and other few characters depending on the way the story moves in progression. You can also grow your hair and beard, which is one of the coolest features in video games so far, and choose your own Witcher styles, or you can also decide to shave it off completely if that's the look you're trying to go for. And if you thought Red Dead Redemption 2 was the first AAA title to bring out the hair and beard growth to the gaming industry, well, remember that Witcher 3 was released way before the Red Dead Redemption 2 even existed. The maps in Witcher 3 is one of the biggest and vast open worlds where a huge amount of landscape is then divided into multiple big towns and cities and has been spread around, and each place has their own vibes and cultures you'll get to experience while you get to visit each one of those towns. Even with the game being so old, the modding community on the PC version of the game have unveiled some immersive graphics mods on the PC which can easily beat the visuals of the games that are released in 2019. And CD Projekt Red, being the parent publisher of Witcher 3 series and their upcoming project of CyberPunk 2077, aims to accomplish a much better experience of what we got to see in The Witcher 3's Wild Hunt. So if you ask me, there is no better time to play The Witcher 3 now than ever before. And to be honest, it is one of the must-play games if you're planning to jump into the world of CyberPunk 2077. With the new summer sale on Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox Store, you can now grab the game at a pretty good discounted price, and I guarantee you guys that every penny you spend on this game is going to be totally worth it. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys have already played The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt or not, and if you have, well, rate the game from 0 to 10 and let's see how many actually think that The Witcher 3 could be chosen as one of the must-play games of all time. With that being said, I'll be focusing this channel on all the CyberPunk 2077's content with information, gameplays, and everything related to the game, and we'll also be continuing to support the game Days Gone as always. So if you guys think that this channel is worthy enough to earn a subscription from your side, then you folks can feel free to support me and this channel by clicking on the subscribe and dropping a like on this video, and don't forget to turn on your notifications because that's how you get to know whenever a brand new video drops in on this channel. With that being said, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you all on the next one.